lunch now. I just had a quick snack at a small picnic area, and now I'm continuing on towards Atlanta, Georgia. Through this nature reserve park area. I don't know. Yeah, like here, Johns Creek. Okay. Right. And I have about 244 kilometers to go to my furthest target today, because I looked at two possible spots to spend the night. One is just, I think, another 150-ish kilometers. The other, the 244. But those are two spots that are within my price range. And I'll see how far I get. I mean, I had a bit of a late start today. Leaving Chattanooga took a while. And yeah, so right now I'm just trying to get some kilometers in, while at the same time avoiding the highways. And yeah. And it's the fourth consecutive day I'm getting wet on the last 10 kilometers or so, just as today. Fortunately, I am now at my hostel, and yeah. Also today I had my first run-in with the US police. Yeah, very much like you'd expect, I would say. In the end, in the beginning it was a bit intimidating, and especially when the police officer says, oh, your registration doesn't work here because you don't have US registration, which obviously I don't need because I can be in the US for a year on my European registration. And in the end, everything turned out okay, and I got sent on my way. Just took a little bit of waiting. Probably just those 20 minutes I now lost and got in the rain for. Yep. So I guess that's that. Hello.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you're on your way to Miami from Gainesville?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay. But you're traveling. But I looked at briefly at your Instagram. But you're from Austria?
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Okay, so you're traveling around the U.S.
I'm actually trying to travel around the world.
Around the world?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So unfortunately I messed up quite a few audio recordings in the US because I didn't realize that my microphone would only work if its USB-C connector is plugged in a certain way. So I'm giving you some context here afterwards. So in Gainesville I visited two people, one on the way down that you just saw, his name is Craig, and then I also visited another guy who's a friend of Craig on the way up from Miami to look at their plant collections. They are collectors, breeders, they also sell tropical plants, subtropical plants, I would say also very rare types like certain species. And they don't really sell online, so you have to be there, but great stuff. So if you're ever in the area, you might want to give them a call. Look up Florida Fruit Geek on Instagram. That's Craig's channel, not channel but page. Yeah, so I purchased some seeds there. I won't. Yeah, I mean, I can tell, I guess. I purchased some avocado seeds there. Special avocados that are cold tolerant, to experiment with them and maybe grow some at home. But I don't know yet, we'll see. Right, but great guys, if you live in Florida and you're interested in tropical plants, really check them out. Then, by this time I had also discovered a fuel leak. So my fuel tank, where the petcock connects to the tank, was leaking. I had that fixed back in the day, like a year ago. But it seems like the repair didn't really hold up as intended. And my luggage rack had developed first a crack, and at some point I just lost part of it. So two of my main goals for reaching Miami are dealing with those things. Yeah, so that's the gist of my experiences. I never got to tell you because I'm too stupid. But yeah, now you know, and enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so got some new tires in the back. Those are Duro. I don't know, the reviews weren't too bad. But the Heidenhaus were definitely through. They just needed to be replaced. I probably could have gotten a few more 100 kilometers out of them, but I could get those quite easily delivered for a good price, and so that's why I went for them. Yeah, also my rear luggage rack is welded now. I hope that'll hold up. We even reinforced it here in the back. So yeah, I hope that holds up now, at least for a while, because I'm sure I can get a lot cheaper work in Mexico. Yeah. Unfortunately, the tank didn't get fixed. They just told me to get this, which should work. I mean, they say it's for, where does it say it? Here, fuel tanks. So I might just end up using that, but I will see if I can find someone else who might be able to do that. And if not, then I'll always have this stuff. But besides that, that means most of it is done. I can go put it back together anytime I need now. And yeah. We're just now leaving Miami. I spent a few days here with friends of the family. Had a really great time. I was able to fix a few issues with the with the motorcycle. Like, I got my tank fixed. Hopefully that stays tight now. I got my luggage rack in the back for my box fixed. We're right outside of Miami now on the Highway 27, which is a highway that I don't really like, but it's probably one of the easier highways. You're not going through many population centers, so it really, it tells me here, it's 109 kilometers to the next larger town, which means I think from now on, I don't know, there might be another intersection here, but once we're clear of all the traffic lights, which should be pretty soon, it's just going to be 1.5 hours more or less going almost straight and just mind-numbing driving.